Basement flooding, basement backups, check your insurance.
Heavy rainstorm. Even if you've never had water in your basement before, it can happen without warning.
Got that?
Carolyn Melson lived in her High Park home for 5 years with no water problems until the spring of 2022. This is what her basement looked like after a heavy rainstorm.
And it's gross. It's like you can see like stuff floating around. You don't know what you're walking in.
The Metropolitan Sewer District came out to clean up the mess, but later determined it was not caused by a backup of the public sewer and did not pay for the damage.
And there was a tree root in the line that goes from the down the driveway, and there was a massive tree out front. It's on the city's property, but it was affecting my line.
She says ordinary homeowners insurance would not have paid for this, but thanks to a service line rider on her policy, she was covered. Her advice is to check with your insurance agent. If the pipe is on your property, it's your responsibility.
It's a bummer people just don't know.
Her insurance repaired the broken pipe, but 2 years later, her basement flooded again.
Hmm.
MSD workers came out, but she says they refused to tell her what caused the flood.
And I just get some letter in the mail that it's not their fault, but that doesn't mean anything to me.
Frustrated, she appealed to federal court, where months later she finally learned from MSD's engineer that a different portion of the pipe on her property collapsed.
Months later? Come on, man. It'll take that long.
MSD was not to blame for the flood again.
What do you wish MSD had done differently?
Like, come out and talk to me.
Hello?
Like many older cities, Cincinnati carries both sewage and rainwater in the same public system. Some pipes are 100 years old and made of brick and wood. When sewer systems get overloaded with heavy rain, they can quickly back up into basement floor drains. MSD is required under a court decree to pay for some, but not all, damage that these floods cause.
Weak.
It's very hard for a homeowner to know what happened or what is happening during that time.
MSD Director Diana Christie says it can be frustrating and confusing. Homeowners may think MSD is to blame, even when it's not.
Sometimes we're able to rule out that it was the public sewer, but we're not able to give them the answers that they want.
Yeah, but in the meantime, a lot of homeowners, they got to move on. And they get screwed over by calling these inside system companies, waiting on your peeps' butt to try to give them an answer. Got that? Got milk?
Sonia Hissett's medical practice in Westwood flooded last May during an intense storm. This surveillance camera video shows the water racing into her first floor office.
I've never experienced anything like that before.
The damage was so severe, she had to close most of her practice for 4 months. MSD paid for the cleanup because the sewer system caused her flood, but is not required to pay for the lost income.
Did you hear that?
How much out of pocket do you feel like that whole experience cost you?
At least $70,000.
She did not have flood insurance and tells everyone with a first floor business to get it. Another lesson, save your receipts in a safe place.
Did you realize that you had to produce receipts?
No, I was never informed of that.
Unbelievable.
Without proof, MSD is only
Without
offering
proof.
to pay $2,000
Come on, man.
for her medical equipment,
Jeez.
furniture, and electronics. She says they depreciated the value by 75%.
Did you hear that?
Hissett had to go into her savings account to reopen her practice on a new location on Harrison Avenue on the second floor, so she doesn't have to worry about flooding.
Good for her.
Reporting from Cincinnati, Paula Christian.
Hold on. Sheesh. I don't know. Milwaukee. Lots of flooding. Hey. Heavy rains overwhelm pipes. Too much, too quick. The sanitary and storm sewer system was unable to handle all that rain. Sewer's not built to handle it. So the water seeped through cracks in the sewer laterals and main pipes. Then the water flowed back in the homes. Any blockage in the laterals from the homes to the main pipes compounded the problem. Night night.